it's the soul, it's the emotion. When I open my restaurant,
And what year was that? What year did you open your restaurant?
I opened my restaurant in Milan. The name was
Okay.
Victoire.
Okay.
Was
And what year? What year was
in
that?
2015. No,
Okay.
no, in 2013.
Okay.
13. And when I started, I had always food booking was amazing, beautiful restaurant for Italian people, not only in Milan, for Italian people. Was just amazing to see this black woman to manage a restaurant with the staff, the woman staff
Mhm.
was just amazing. But if I was very great like a chef, I wasn't great like a director, the part
Okay.
of administration. So I don't have a lot of time to dedicate to the administration, to go to the different kind of office to look after this kind of paper.
Right.
So this was my death in my restaurant.
Okay.
But when I close, when I sell my restaurant, 1 month after, in 2015, the Michelin prize was given in Italy in July. In France is in March. In Italy was in July. And I was at home, I was crying. I say, oh my God, anything I'm making for me is always a sacrifice. I have to lose a lot of blood for getting something, just small thing. What kind of life is it? I was crying, I was very angry. I say, I don't want to be black. What is the malediction, is it? And one of the colleagues called me, no, it wasn't colleague, it was Benedetta Parodi. Benedetta Parodi, she's a great hosting TV show here in Italy. She's very famous.
Okay.
She said to me, did you know that you are running after the star Michelin? I said, who, me? I said, get a journal. And I went to the library, to the journal. I paid the journal and I read. In the first page, they write the future star, Michelin stars. And I saw my photo next to the best chef of the world, Bottura, Scabin, Antonia Klugman. I was like, this is me. No, it's not me. For me, it was incredible. I said, Michelin star. I said, oh my God. And I called immediately one of the director of the Italian festival, Identità Volose, the big festival in Italy, like a 50 best. I say, I didn't have anymore my restaurant. I sell my restaurant because I have a difficulty to manage. I have a different kind of problem. I don't have a support in this way. He said me, why you don't call me? I can help you. I say, oh, I'm sorry. And they just made a communication to say that Victoire restaurant is closed, so I don't get a start mission. But if I had my restaurant at the time, I can get this start. I was the
Wow.
first one.
Oh, that's amazing. I want to go back to a earlier question. So now that you're just doing so well in Italy, how often do you get back home to Congo to your family, and how proud are they?
Oh, they are very, very proud. When I start to study in the culinary school, my family was upset
Mm.
because in Africa at the time, they was thinking that to be a cook, to be, I don't know, an electrician, or like to be a woman who make a bed in the hotel mean to be a slave.
Okay. Okay. So
This,
more of the trade
yes,
professions versus the
yes.
sciences, right?
They
The
say that,
doctors, the engineers, and all of that. So anything not that
not
is not
that.
good.
You
Yeah.
have to go in the office with the jacket, with the tie. Yes. this is the job. I said, no, this is an amazing job. I can go to work everywhere in the world with my hand, my mind, my taste. I don't need everything else. And my family said, my father was very upset. He said, you leave the Congo. Our Ivy in America, around the world, they work as a slave for many years. You are going in Italy to be a slave of white people? I pay you the flight to go in Italy. And he was very upset. For 2 years, I don't speak with my father because for him it was like my son, my daughter, she's a slave in Italy.
Wow.
Because they always saw this kind of film, this kind of show in the local TV, where they are showing that the black people are the slave, are domestic in the
Right.
Europe. So I say, Papa, it's not that I'm a boss here, but after that, after many years, the embassy of Italy in Congo called me for the International Day of the Italian kitchen in the world. I was the ambassador of Italian kitchen in Congo. When I come in the airport, I saw a lot of people, a lot of women, was a lot of young women, old women. I saw my parents, and I was with, the security, a big car, the ambassador of Italy in Congo, our first minister. For my father was, this is my doctor. You are I said, Papa, did you see? This is a great job. I'm not a doctor. I can't save a life, but I can give a best pleasure in the table. This is my I can say my magic
Right.
gift
That's your
from
calling. Yeah.